Dear Lord, please block anybody trying to interfere with this reading. Do step in and deliver your messages to we, your children. So this time, you guys, we are about to find out what it is that we need to know on a general level. Okay? Because I came on here last time to talk to us, but God wanted to talk about me and talk to my enemies. So I'm back. I took a shower. Okay. So, Most High, who would you like to say to your children? What do they need to know right now, please? What do they need to know? I'm feeling one more. Yeah. What do y'all need to know? Right here. Sticky. Do we have a sticky situation going on? How come y'all feel so sticky? So the washing machine man came and went, and he didn't take long inside my apartment. Well, he probably was in the building long because I was outside cleaning the backyard. And when I came in, I heard talking. So I eventually opened the door, and he was telling me, oh, I was just about to leave. So he came in and he fixed the washing machine. And then he left. He was in my apartment probably about 7-8 minutes. About. He was in this apartment. He was in the building for however long. I don't know. Past that. He had a kind of Craig energy. AKA Azim. Craig, AKA Azim. But it was the image of a white man. You know how they got these bodysuits and whatnot that they can do. If you log on to my Facebook, you see all these new age disguises. Okay, a whole bodysuit. But I felt Craig. He's about Craig's height. He's about Craig's new size, because Craig was never a big guy. Well, in Montserrat, in his original image that I know him to be, he was always quite skinny. But then when I met him in 2023 over there in Harrow, when he was disguised as Azim, he was fat. And so this guy that came here today, he's big as well, like that size, that new Craig size. So I just felt a kind of Craig energy. Surprise, surprise. Anywho, let's see. What do you all need to know right now? What do you all need to know right now? What do you all need to know right now? What do you all need? We've got mail. We got office, but it kind of fell in the reverse. Let's check the energy. Feels more at peace like this. It's in the upright. So office could actually be talking about an office, or it could be talking about a position, somebody's position, somebody's status, somebody's job description, or even somebody's position in your life, like boyfriend, girlfriend, mother, father, babysitter, MP, office, position. Let's see. Ooh, at the bottom of the deck, we got biological warfare. So that seems quite personal. So that could be talking about like medically, somebody that's got access to your body. So somebody in position who has access to your body, somebody who has access to you. So this could be talking about doctors of all sorts, dentists, pediatrician, foot doctor, radiotherapy people, somebody close to you. Could be talking about a boyfriend, it could be talking about your child, it could be talking about anybody who has access to your body, girlfriend, wife, or maybe just somebody you share a house with. They have access to your body, access to your products, etc., etc., etc. Okay, office and biological warfare. Where do we go from here? Okay. Here, be careful of those close to you. It's not safe. It's about your beauty. It's about your good looks. Somebody want to damage your good looks. So this could even be somebody who works wherever you buy your beauty supplies from. They could be in cahoots with somebody who is envious of your beauty. Okay. So even if it's not somebody close around you, it could be somebody in the shop where you buy your cosmetics and your, what do you call, toiletries and stuff from. They could be working alongside somebody who envies your beauty. They could be getting paid to put sabotaged products on the shelf, knowing that you're going to come in and buy them and take them home. Okay. So it's not, it doesn't have to be somebody who lives with you in your house. Okay. I heard it's not safe. They want to damage your beauty. They've been working on mine too. Remember I was showing you on my face with the wipes and stuff. So I stopped using the wipes and I cut myself some cloth, and now I just wet the cloth and use my own little formula to clean my face instead of keep putting the wipes on my face. And my face started clearing up already. Actually, my skin looks smooth again, rather than it was looking kind of wrinkly. The skin was The skin was looking kind of like, you know, when you're up in a plane and you look at the seawater and it's got like all those white, yeah, there was a whole bunch of lines on my face, like it was making my face feel dry and stuff like that. So I'm in it too. And I'm sure this is not just my story, so you need to pay attention if there's something going wonky with your skin. It's because somebody's jealous of your beauty, okay? And it's like, you have to sabotage my beauty to make me ugly, but what is your excuse? Ugly. U.G.L.Y. You ain't got no alibi. You just ugly. You ugly. We've got mail. You ain't got no alibi. You just fucking ugly from the inside out. My excuse for being ugly is because you're making me ugly. What's your excuse? Ugly. All right. So we got dreams, messages from the divine head creator. Dreams or messages like I'm giving you the message now, or perhaps your intuition has been telling you there's something wrong here. Okay? About a salesperson. So, like I said, where you buy your beauty products and your toiletries and whatnot from, they're in cahoots with somebody who envies your beauty. They've most likely been paying them off in some sort of way to put sabotaged products on the shelf for you to come and purchase. Yeah, the salesperson and the associate, your associate, so somebody you know. And we got healing. Be patient. So now you know God says you're gonna be healing. So be patient because now you know you can take precautions, you know. You can make other arrangements to go elsewhere to do your shopping. Or you can keep buying the same things but using them differently. Because I'm not gonna stop buying my wipes and stuff. I'm still gonna buy them, but I'm just not gonna use it on my face. Okay. I'm not gonna be putting it on my face anymore. Because I see what it's doing to my face and I don't like it. So the underlying issue is fake friends or fake family members, people pretending that they like you, but they actually don't. Yeah. Ooh, child support. So this could be a mother figure or a father figure or some kind of guardian. Yeah, interesting. Fake friends and child support. We got promiscuity, or in this case, a lot of what? Let's see what the next card is. A lot of abortion. They want to bring a lot of endings. Or okay, so I'm getting desperately wanting to end your beauty because it's making them depressed. Your beauty makes them sad. Oh, it makes them sad. Then we got telepathic communication. So it's always on their mind. Yeah, you can look at my damaged teeth. That might make you feel better. Look. Ah, 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 ah. Oh yeah, there's a developing one here, and then the dentist fucked with this one here, and he didn't do this one properly. Yeah. See, I hope you feel better. You did manage to do some damage. I hope you feel better. So yeah, so we got telepathic communication, or it's always on their mind, and they want it to stop, and it can only stop if you're ugly. They just hate the fact that you're cute. Let's see, we got copycat, sabotage. Oh my god. They want to be you. They want to be cute too. Oh, you should probably try eating some healthy food. Yeah. And you should probably try thinking some good thoughts. That's how I'm cute. Because I was getting ugly at one point when I was allowing myself to be very angry at you people. But then I realized, oh my God, anger makes me ugly. And so I stopped being angry. I stopped it. And I just don't allow you to bother me anymore. And now I'm fabulous. Yeah. Copycat, sabotage, got gossip, beautician. They're talking about your beauty. And they're manipulating the truth. Ooh. So what? That also they're going around and telling people that you're ugly. Okay, okay. We got copycat, sabotage, gossip. So so people are talking about your beauty and they don't like it. Is this that's what's making them so depressed? So they decide I'm gonna sabotage that shit. Yeah, there's a lot of talk about your good looks, whether you're male or female. There's a lot of talks about your good looks. People are complimenting your gorgeousness, your royal gorgeousness. And so they're trying to manipulate the truth, meaning they're trying to do things to ruin your beauty so that they'll make these people that saying you're beautiful look like they don't know what they're talking about. Because every time somebody compliments your beauty, it makes them feel bad. It could be your family or friend, somebody close to you. They're paying the person or persons that you buy your beauty products and your toiletries from to sabotage your beauty. So if you see like bumps coming up on you, or if you got any thing wrong, like with your genitals, don't be so quick to blame your man or your woman. Okay, there's somebody on the outside who wanna fuck you up because they don't want people to talk about you. So in any way they can make you rotten from the inside or rotten from the outside, they're working on you. Okay? Okay. So yeah, so they're manipulating the truth. So they hired someone. They hired someone to snoop on you to find out when you're coming to shop. They expect you pregnant. They're snooping because they expect you. When are you coming to shop? Because they got these drugs here for you. They got this sabotaging formula here for you. You know? Yeah. To repay their end of the bargain. Make sure that you buy that sabotage product. That's their job. That's the understanding that they share with this person that don't like you. We got a studio. That's a place that you go to create. Office. So yeah, they basically appointed this person who is arrogant and enraged. Like, why are they mad? Oh, because they spread rumors. Okay, so they managed to get this person to do their bidding because they told some lies to the person on you. And that's why I'm asking, like, why are they mad? So they've been talking shit about you to this person, and that's how they got the person to help them to set you up with the products in the shop. Okay, so whoever that person is in the shop, they're thinking a whole bunch of evil things about you because whoever this fake friend is, or fake family member, okay, or fake whoever, somebody you work with, or whoever they are, they have told them a lot of bad things about you. Yeah, celebrity. So the rumors is what they know about you. Celebrity is somebody that's well known, so the rumors is what is well known about you, and that's what brought them to their agreement. Okay, so then they started hacking your products for them, making sure that you buy the hacked products, hacking your physical health. Okay, because they're in competition. The person who set them up on this mission, they're in competition with you. They want to be seen as more beautiful than you. Let's see, we got negative karma, shopkeeper. So the shopkeeper is about to get their ass whipped. Psychic warfare. So the shopkeeper is about to not be happy with themselves. They're about to develop a sudden case of guilty conscience now that they're realizing that They've been naughty, bad habits. Yeah, studying. So they're coming to the realization the person that's been hired to sabotage your products at the shop, they're starting to realize, yeah, they're studying and now they're gonna quit, fired, fired the physical harm. So they don't want to do it anymore. We got food, which is the information that they were feeding this person. It backfired. And so now the person know the truth. And we got sexting and arguing. So one person's talking all nice, and the other person like, don't fucking lie to me. Yeah, we got fighting. So whoever set them up to do it, they're trying to talk all nice to the person, like, I didn't lie to you. They're really horrible. And then this part, the person that's been doing the dirty work for them is like, don't fucking lie to me. Don't lie to me. I know what the truth is. And now they're fighting about the work. Let's see, we got ancestors. Ooh, reputation. You see? So whoever this person is that set them up to it, they're actually getting this person in trouble with their ancestors. It's making their family look bad. It's making is soiling their family name. This biological warfare is soiling. So it's like their ancestors are looking in on them like, what the fuck are you doing? It's bringing them bad karma. So now that's why the person that was doing the work for this hater of yours who hates on your beauty is that they're psychically troubled, that they got mental disturbance going on because they feel like shit. Okay. So we got incarnation, they're creating low self-esteem. So now they feel shitty about themselves because they were recruited to do this dumb shit to you. They were recruited for malicious intention. Okay? Now they gotta let it go, this contract. They wanna let go this contract. We got old, magic will backfire. And that spells revenge. That contract, they're about to reincarnate some shit. So we gonna revisit this. Oh, I'm gonna get you back. Yeah, and then break up, falls twin flame. So it's like whoever this is that did that, uh they can expect to reap what they've sown in this person's life. So they basically went in with a whole bunch of lies to the salesperson, got them to do a whole bunch of mean shit to you as it pertains to your physical health, and now they know the truth. Even their family know the truth, and their family is on their case, so they're in trouble with their people because of the lies that this hater of yours told them about you and got them to do a whole bunch of dumb shit to you. So yeah, so it's like, since my people are fighting me, I'ma fucking fight you because I don't like what you did to me, you lying bitch. Look, we got love spell. So they came in like, hey, friends, and they had good times sabotaging our products and stuff, and now they're enemies. Shopping. Inheritance of the underdog. They wanted it to be ugliness or bad health, and it was immature of these fake friends or fake family members. Are we done here? Yeah. So that's nice to know. If it hasn't happened, or if it's not happening right now, it's about to happen. They're about to find out that everything that this person came to them and told them about you to motivate them to want to sabotage you was a lie. And the saboteur's family also are aware of the fuckery that, because it's probably like there's things going wrong in their generation. It's like uh, the karma has been hitting them. So these are like spiritual people. So it's like they realize that certain negative things keep happening to them, and they're wondering, where the hell is this coming from? Why is this happening to us? And then they find out it's because of what their people have been doing to us. It's been bringing bad karma to their whole generation, to their lineage. So it made their family take a closer look, and they discovered where the problem is coming from. The salesperson was lied to by somebody who is jealous of your fantabulous nets. See, rotten fruits fall off the tree all by themselves. We needn't do a damn thing but be fabulous. Just keep looking after your health. If you find that there's something going wrong with your body, pay attention to where it might be coming from and discontinue its use. Simple. Take care of it on your end, and God will take care of it on the other end. I am blessed. I am blessed. Every day of my life, I am blessed. When I wake up in the morning, when I lay my head to rest, every day of my life, I am blessed. Because me praise God straight. So I am blessed. I don't like my singing. You're just jealous. Let me stop. Bad mind, I go kill them. We've got mail. God says singer. I wonder what God is saying about my singing. God has something to say about my singing. Do I dare turn over the deck to see what's at the bottom of the deck? Doctor, God say I need help. God say, stop it. Okay, y'all are boring. Party poopers everywhere. Nah, let me stop. God say your singing need help, girl. Shut up. You made me. I'm a reflection of you. God's trying to deny my bad singing. What do you mean? You made me. You put it in my mind to do that. I prayed before I came into this video. I said, Lord, please deliver your messages to your people. And you start saying, yeah, I am blessed. Like a granny, okay? That's your fault. Shoot. Not my fault. I'm just an empty vessel at this time, filled with your grace. Your graciousness. I refuse to take the blame. Shoot, that was God's fault. About my singing need help. I said my singing need a doctor. How cheeky. I must tell Malika of this experience. I'd say your singing need a doctor, bruh. It was grumpy. It was terrible. I'm practicing all the voices that I'm gonna be doing in the future when I'm reading children's stories and stuff. I have to be highly entertaining. So you all are my first audience. I'm trying out my many different voices on you guys. Yeah. So that's gonna be one of my granny voices. Could even be a voice of a witch, like a wicked witch who found God. Yeah. She's singing I am blessed. I'm gonna write children's stories and write children's songs, because nobody's catering to the children, and the children need to be looked after. You know what I'm saying? Let children be children. Children are not being allowed to be children anymore, and it's sad. It's very, very sad. But later will be greater, my loves. Life is not ending. It is Just beginning. It's a new beginning. Okay, so we got a male person, and we got a runner, and we got the head teacher, and we got homeless woman, and we got singer. Oh God. What? Okay, let me relax. Maybe this is not about me. Let's see. So, male person, that's somebody who delivers messages. God's not done talking about my singing. Okay, so I'm the messenger, male person. I'm the runner I'm running from the head teacher. That's God. Oh, God called me a homeless woman because that basically God is like, girl, you on your own with that. Don't blame me for that. God's like, homeless woman, meaning like, I wasn't attached to that. You did that all by yourself. Let's see what's at the bottom of the deck. God said, don't mix me up in that. You messenger, you're running from the head teacher. Okay, I'm over here, you all the way over there doing whatever madness that was that you call singing, okay? Okay, so we got banker. Interesting. What's that? The underlying issue is banker. So what's a bank? A bank is somewhere that you store, you store money, do like financial trade. God is like, I didn't give you that. We didn't make that trade. Stop telling people lies on me. All right. I'm being scolded. I take it back, Most High. I take it back. God is like, thank you. You're welcome. Johnny Dog Cleaner. God is like, yeah, clean that shit up. What you talking about? The Emperor said, I did not do that. You clean it up. Don't tell no lies on me. This is funny. Me and Malika have to watch this now. I can't even tell Malika this story. I have to let us watch this back. God is straight up talking to me like, woman, why are you lying to these people about me? But I do pray when I come into the reading though. I say, Lord, deliver you. So how do I know when it's you? How do I know when it's you that's channeling your messages? Oh, excuse me. God says, I am great. Oh, where is this conversation going? Seriously. God says, I am great. Everything God does is just great. God says the stupidness that we do, that's us. Okay, I'll take it. I'll take it. You right. You right, because you perfect. You very right. I stand corrected. Yeah, I was trying to blame it on you. I do like being silly sometimes, you know. God said, you better take that back. Don't tell no lies on the Emperor. You mad or something? Oh, me and Malika must watch this back later. Oh my goodness. What's funny? As a straight up experience with the Lord, like right in front of your face. Okay, let's see what's happening. Ooh. Let's see what's happening here. So let's see, we got cab driver. Foreign. Actor. We're watching this on Malika's big TV. I'm not even gonna watch this back on this tiny screen. I want to see everything. Earth angel. Lawyer. Estate agent. Interesting. Cab driver. So a cab driver is somebody who transport people from place to place. Okay. Foreign. So something that's foreign. Something that's foreign is something that's unfamiliar, right? God is still cussing me. I like it. Keep going. Okay, wait. So God said a cab driver, which is God who takes me places. God said, that's foreign. That the way you're acting is foreign, Earth Angel. And we got lawyer, and estate agent. So a lawyer basically it deals with the case, okay? So God said, "Oh, we're gonna go to court on this one." Then we got estate agent. So estate agent is someone who is in charge of like renting and selling of property. Let me see what's at the bottom of the deck. Train driver. So this is talking about my ability to sell my personality. God say you want to get people to behave like that as well, because a train driver is, you know what a train is. A train has many different carriages. So like y'all are the carriages. I'm the train driver, and y'all are the carriages in this case. God says you the way you're acting foreign, bruv. I don't know about that. Okay, Earth Angel, we going to court over this because what you're selling, don't put me in it, okay? Don't put me in it. God says that's foreign to me. Ain't nothing wrong with being goofy sometimes, y'all. In my defense, okay, I'm doing this because it makes me feel good. It releases some of my stress, and I'm sure it releases some of the stress for y'all. That singing though, it probably caused you some ear stress, yes. But fortunately and unfortunately for you, you are my people, okay? In that you get to experience me in my raw form before I do what I do for real, like on a stage or something like that, because I've told you what my plans are for the future. I have to have different voices, and I have to be able to be goofy, and I have to be able to be entertaining and silly for the children to just have a good time and just free up yourself. You know what I'm saying? So, like Malika, who has to hear all these speeches that I come on here and give, Malika be getting her ear chewed off with them. She called me the radio station that she can't turn off, right? So you, fortunately and unfortunately, are like my guinea pigs for what I'm about to do in the future. So you get to experience all of, it's like the bloopers. This is the bloopers for what I'm about to become. Okay. So yeah, the singing could have been better, but there's method behind the madness. Okay. So I thank you all for your patience as I develop who I'm about to become. As annoying as it is, we're going to remember these times. And you are going to remember I was there when you were polluting our ears with that nonsense. But I'm happy to see that you have finally reached a point where you get to express it, and it brings joy and gladness and peace and education, yeah, to the nation. You used it positively. You got there eventually. Okay, so y'all are watching me grow. Okay, that's what y'all are watching. I'm gonna be using my goofiness. Could you imagine Rowan Atkinson? I think that's his name. Rowan Atkinson, Mr. Bean. Look at Mr. Bean and Jim Carrey. Look at what they make their money. They make their money being super silly. They made a career out of being super ridiculous. Could you imagine what it was like for them when they weren't famous, but they were who they were? Because most of us are who we are, and then we use it to help to provide for ourselves financially. So imagine Rowan Atkinson going around doing that shit that he does with his face. Talking like this, talking like that, and all that madness. Just randomly like that. Could you imagine what the people around him used to say to him, and he had to keep going and believe in himself. And Rowan Atkinson made a whole career out of that goofiness. And Jim Carrey. Somebody stop me. Jim Carrey. I am excited. I even do that in my readings. Like, because if it, these people in living color, a lot of the people from that show, that they get paid to be goofy. Wake up and be goofy. You have to put that into practice. So y'all have the fortune and the misfortune to be practiced on with my goofiness. That's what you're experiencing. That's the truth, Your Honor. That's the truth, the absolute truth, and nothing but the truth. But God still is attached to it, though, because God made me. Okay, I got an agreement on that part. God made me. so 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 let me get this right, my friend. So you don't want to claim me when I'm in the rough stages of my development, but you want to claim me when I'm fully developed. What is that? What do you have to say to that, Emperor? God said, that's my business. I rest my case. God says, no comment. The exact words was, that's my business. That's what God said. But basically, that said, I plead the fifth. This is a very interesting case today. Hopefully, when I look back at it with Malika later, I'll be able to make more sense out of it. This is a learning experience for me. Well, for us. We got pasta. Let's see what's at the bottom of the deck. Head teacher. Oh, my bad. Yeah, you already gave me the answer. God says, I'm a boss. That's what God said before. Okay, I see it. So God said before, I am great. So if you're doing stupidness, or if you're doing whatever you're doing and you're not doing it right, it's not a representation of I, God. It's a representation of you, little human. Okay? You be that all by yourself. And when you become your head teacher self, then I can share in that energy with you. Because it's a better representation of me. Because I am perfect. I got you. I am happy that you explained that to me. Thank you so very much. And I will try not to forget. So basically, God is saying, when y'all are in your little dibby stages, right? God say, yeah, I love you, but we ain't linked like that. Okay? So if you want, the more that you perfect your art, the more that you perfect your skill, is the closer that we become. And the more we become one. See, then I can sign my name to whatever you put out, because it is a representation of greatness. Ah, I like that. I can take that. So work. Put in the work. I got you. I ain't gonna argue with that. There's nothing to argue with that about. God says I'm great. So it's either you're gonna be great like me, or you're gonna claim that mediocrity all for yourself. Mm-hmm. Roger that. Yeah. Are we done with this? Uh-huh. See, God is great. God is like, I know this girl's about to do some stupid shit, and I have a few things I want to say to her. Okay? About your singing. What is that? God said. God said, what kind of singing? God said, don't quit your day job. Okay, Chanel, don't quit your day job. And that goes for all of you too. who are doing what you're doing and being all mediocre about it. God says, I ain't claim, I'm not co-signing that. I'm not claiming that. Okay? I claim greatness only. God says, I didn't make any rubbish. So if you want to be rubbish, that's all you. Okay? So even if you're in your baby stages, you want to reach up to where I am because I created you with the capability to do so. Okay? Okay. We love you. On behalf of everybody listening right now who agrees with that message, we love you and we appreciate you and we thank you. What is it? It's like tough love. I said, I'm not settling for that mediocre shit. Don't put my name, don't co-sign my name on that. I'm not co-signing that. Uh-huh. I agree. Because when Malika was small, she was like, I don't know, about 4 or 5 years old, and she drew something and she brought it to me and showed me, and it wasn't cute. So I told her in a respectful way, it's not nice looking. I don't know what that did to her psychologically, but if you want to be, I don't think she ever came back and showed me another drawing after that. Now that I think about it, but it wasn't cute. So what you want me to do? Tell you that it looked nice? Then you're gonna be going around thinking, yeah, I've reached the height of greatness. It's not cute. It's not. It's not good. It's not well done. She and oh, now she's drawing. She actually. Ooh, I wonder if I'm allowed to show you some of her artwork. But she actually loves drawing now. I just realized, like, now that she's an okay, I'm gonna get her art book and I'm gonna show you one. Because I don't even know if I'm allowed to show you any. But she actually loves art. She was in my room doing some stuff. I'm gonna look at it before I show you because I don't know if I'm allowed to show you guys any. But I'm gonna show you guys at least one of her works. Now this I can co-sign as a parent. This I'm proud of. So I get where God's coming from. I ain't gonna argue with that. It's definitely better than what it was that she came. Malika did that. Come on. Malika. I guess that's her artist signature. She's practicing one. She's getting ready. So yeah, I completely get that, and that's why I ain't gonna be angry with God. I can't be angry with that at all, because that only pushes us to be great. Like shit, you wanna climb up here where I am, get better and better and better at your craft. Then I can co-sign. Other than that, it's all you. Because God didn't make rubbish. I say, let us make man in our image. That's a stupid style. That's a better style. Yeah. So for those of you who were doubting what I was saying, if I had let Malika go on believing that her ugly artwork was actually, yay, that's so no, it's not nice. Stop telling your children that. You don't have to gun them down to the point where, ooh, I'm gonna hear about it tonight. It's gonna be interesting night. But you don't have to shoot down their work to the point where you're crushing their spirit, but don't lie to them. Or even get something in comparison and show them, look at this, you know? Because she expressed her love for art by drawing something and bringing it to me. And It's gonna be so interesting to find out how I made her. Ooh, I should record us watching this video. I think I'm going to do that. We're gonna watch this video if she got the time. We're gonna watch this video on her TV, and I'm gonna do a live while we're watching it so we can record how it goes. I'm not even gonna tell her about what transpired today in this reading. Let's let it take place naturally. Let's see what happens. Because I don't know how it made her feel when she was younger. Because Malika never came back to me with another drawing, and it's now I'm realizing. I don't know. Them times I wasn't as conscious as I am right now. So I don't know if I was rude, but it wasn't my intention to be rude. I was just being honest. Yeah. Yes. Whenever we watch it, I'm gonna try and make sure it's alive, so that we could get like the live reaction. Yeah. Strive for your best. I appreciate that. Yeah. God says, I am with the best of the best. Godlike talent. I told y'all, God is bossy, bossy. You know what I'm saying? God is the G of all G's. Okay, y'all think I'm joking. Y'all wonder why I'm like this. Look at who's training me. I can do nothing but be my best self. I don't know of anything else. That's why I always work to become. Like comedy. I was never a funny person. I was a very serious person. And I realized people were uncomfortable. Even I was uncomfortable with people's uncomfortableness with my seriousness. And when I used to smoke ganja, I used to get even more serious. So they used to be, maybe that's why they stopped me from being able to smoke weed, because then they started manipulating things, and then my body couldn't take the weed. So I had to stop, because I realized like Malika's dad and his friend, they were like uncomfortable around me when I smoke. And they smoke all day. But then when I smoke, it's like a different kind of high, a different kind of vibe. Another me shows up. The me that I really am. And now look at what I'm doing with my life today. Ganja only brings out who you truly are. And I think they were afraid, or at the very least, they were very uncomfortable with me when I was high. That's why they call it sensei. What's a sensei? The head teacher. God, my God self showed up when I smoke ganja. That's why they stopped me from being able to smoke ganja in peace. When I smoke ganja now, well, I haven't done it in a long time, but it got to the point where whatever they were doing to my body, whatever chemicals they were mixing with the ganja, it used to make my body produce a lot of gas. And I'd like overheat, then I'm cold, then I get hot, then I'm cold. And then I would only want live foods. I don't want anything cooked. I want like raw fruits and raw vegetables. That's the only thing that I could eat, and like milk, water. And it made me exercise a lot too. Yeah, because that's who I am. My fitness level right now is nothing compared to who I really want to be. But the time will come and I'm going to have the space and everything that I need to become who I know myself to be inside. Right now, I have to chill, you know? It's just the beginning. Grandfather, powerful man, rich man. See what's at the bottom of the deck? Read that mail. Chicken head or unintelligent. So this is the masculine energy. Yeah, that's me. I'll be in my masculine energy going after what I want. The opposite of that is being unintelligent. I am a superhero. I'm not the best superhero, but I am a superhero. I'm not a regular person. I'm just living, I'm living a human life right now, but I'm actually a goddess. We got chicken head or unintelligent. Be nice to yourself. That will be me being nice to myself when I'm able to do the things that I want to do. Because right now, I'm not. I am not who I know myself to be inside. But it's cool. I'm going to be patient with myself. I got a lot of things going on, you know. So all those who are jealous of me now, you ain't saying nothing yet. I haven't even started yet. You don't measure up to me in no way, not even in my lowest form. This is my lowest form. Got mental manipulation in abundance, multiplicity. Yeah, I'm going through a lot. I'm dealing with a lot. It's okay. It won't last forever, you know? All day, every day. But it's cool. I'm going to overcome anyway. Because you don't get to define me. You can only delay if I allow you to. And right now, I'm going to allow you to some extent to delay my greatness. Because I'm not in the mood to fight. I'm not going to pray for the strength to fight either. You're not worth my time. You're not worth the energy or the effort or the recognition that you want me to give to you. Dismantle. Fear mongering. Yeah, y'all are trying to dismantle me. It will never happen. I am going to live forever. You are going to get old, decrepit, sick, ugly, and die. And I hope that this could be one of the last images that you see before you die, whether it's by a picture or me standing right there by you. And I hope I have a mirror at the time so you can see yourself. Your unhealthy self. About you getting plastic surgery and this surgery and that surgery, and you won't go to a gym. All this money you have, and you refuse to spend money to go to a fucking gym, but you got money to go spend at the obia man and the obia woman and the whoever. You got money for all that, but you don't have no money to buy healthy food. You don't have no money to go take no nutrition classes so you can find out what you should be eating and how you can be healthy naturally. No, that's too much for you. You don't have no time for that. It's not a sensible way to spend your money. It's not a sensible way to spend your time. Nah, you want sexy arms? Oh, I'll just wait until all this is all jiggly and wiggly and whatnot, and then I'll just go and get them to cut that off and tighten that up. Yeah, that's what I'll do. And while you're making yourself look so brand new on the outside, have you any idea what's going on with your lungs? Your heart that don't get no work. All that shit is getting weak. So yeah, you look great on the outside because you have the money to spend to go for Dr. So-and-so, do whatever to tighten up this and make you just look young. I look great, don't I? Yeah. What inside do you look like? Fucking idiot. Lazy bitch. Lazy dickhead. Money, 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 money. You're on the grind. You're going dead and left the money. And everything that you bought with that money. Your health is your wealth. Learn that. Lazy bitch. Fat fuck. Oh, that's all me. God don't need to co-sign that. Although God is saying, I co-sign that. So God thinks so too. That make it even better. Fat fuck. Lazy fuck. Oh, I wouldn't dig. I don't go to the gym. I don't go to the gym. And they take pleasure in saying that. They don't work out. I drive everywhere because I have a nice expensive car and everybody need to see me in it and be jealous. No problem. I have a treadmill in my house. That was a priority for me. It's not there to look like I'm rich. It's there for a purpose. How you think I look so fucking good still? And when I'm not in the mood for the treadmill, I will step off my bed when I can overcome my depressed moments that you try to inflict upon me all day, every day. Through your various means. I get off my bed and I do a little thing. And I still look fucking bumbleclap better than you. I still look better than you. What's your excuse? Ugly. So we got healing worldwide. Allow me, let me sing. I'm seeing a singing doctor, okay? We got addiction. Yeah, that's what we need to be addicted to. Healing worldwide. Okay? I'm not the only one who can look like this naturally, using natural means. God didn't favor me and not favor you. I get out of life what I put into life. Y'all see me come on here and I do all this shit and I do all this shit and squint up my eyes like this. Y'all see me come on and I do my little, you know, I do things. And that's why I look like this. I didn't fucking wake up like this. I worked for this. I didn't pay for this. This isn't plastic surgery. This is self-care. Let's see. We got addiction at the bottom of the deck. Fear mongering. Groomed. What are y'all afraid of? What are you afraid of? What's there to be afraid of in exercising? What's happening out there that I don't know about? Addiction, fear mongering. What's so scary about exercising and eating healthy and using less drugs? If you choose to use drugs, I mean, if it works for you, then everything in moderation, including laziness, in moderation. You need to know when to get up. You need to know when to leave the car and walk. You need to know when to go for a little run. You know, you need to know when to take a little break from the smoking, or you know what I'm saying, your body's telling you things. Listen to your body. What's fearful about that? What's so scary about putting less cream in your lasagna so you don't block up your arteries with all this fat? What's so scary about putting less cream in your lasagna so that you don't get so fat? What's so scary about putting less cheese, or instead of having a double burger, how about just having a single burger? What's so scary about doing things that's better for your health? I don't get it. What are you afraid of? The food still tastes good even in small portions. What's so scary about eating a smaller portion of food? I was watching this show one time. It was a health show, and what they revealed was when you eat food and you eat to the point where your stomach is full and you still eat more, and then when you finish you have to unbutton your trousers and sit down, and you can't find a comfortable spot, you're actually expanding the size of your stomach. It's just like, you know, when you see some of these cultures, they got the earrings and they can actually expand their earlobe to crazy sizes that we never thought were possible. It's the same thing with the body. You when how we treat our body, it actually resculpts our body. That's why you can look at anybody's hands and have some idea of what they do on a regular basis. You can look at their feet and tell how, have some idea of how they live their life. You can look at their muscle mass and have some idea of what they spend their time doing. The same for our internal. If you don't do anything to make your lungs expand, your lungs are going to shrink more and more and more. They get smaller because you're telling your body that that's all the air that you need. When you eat food and you eat big amounts of food because it tastes good, your stomach expands, and you're telling your stomach that that's how much you need to eat in order to feel full. But on the same show, they were saying if you have like 1 spoon less of your regular uh, amount, just every time you share your food, eat a little bit less, and it will cause your stomach to shrink to its original size or to a smaller size on its own. We expand it by putting too much food in it. It's like a balloon. We can also extract the size of it naturally by eating a little bit less every time that we go to eat. And over time, it will contract. Just think of the people who are contortionists. Think their body is not different to ours. We all have the same body. There's nothing special about their body that God didn't give to you. The reason why they are so bendy is because they spend time practicing. They train their body to become that bendy. They didn't just wake up with it. Even babies, look at babies. Babies have that. Some people, they grow out of it. We don't do it anymore. Because a baby can put their whole toe in their mouth like that with no problems. A lot of people can't do this. A lot of people can't do that. Why? Because you don't ever do anything to make your body twist up and contort like that. It's been a long time since you did anything like that. So your body just, it gets tighter and tighter, stiffer and stiffer. So in order for you to then become more flexible, you have to, from time to time, you have to train the body to do that. So like some people, they could bend their hand all the way back. You try to break somebody's finger, and if they're bendy like that, the shit will just go back and land on there. See, like mine, you could break my finger because I mine doesn't quite reach. So if you try and stretch it back faster, it, like immediately, like now, then you could break my finger. But if I keep doing this, my fingers, whatever the ligament is in here, is just gonna stretch until one day it will actually touch. They're not different to us. It's what we choose to do with ourselves. And that goes for our internal organs as well. You have a weak heart because you don't exercise your heart. You have a weak lung because you don't exercise your lungs. You have a bad liver because you haven't been eating the right foods that will help to that will help your liver to function properly. You don't even know what you're supposed to eat. You never took the time. What you afraid of in getting healthy? Do you think that if you construct a food deck for the benefit of your health, that God is going to stop you from figuring out or getting the information on what you need to eat so that you can uh, preserve your health? However, you need to find out the information. If they lock down all the libraries and they get Google to tell us lies about nutrition and whatnot, you can find out the information. God is the original Google. You see me make decks on all type of stuff. I'm not the only one who can do that. You can do it too, but you choose not to. For whatever reason. I just make decks based on whatever the hell I'm seeking information on at the moment. That's why I ended up with so many different type of decks. Food deck and government deck and geopolitical deck, and it's because I wanted to know. If I want to know something about science, I'll make a deck with science words in there. If I want to know about fucking mechanics, I'll make a deck with mechanic words in there. If I want to know about computering, I can make a deck with computer words in there. It's nothing special about me that God didn't give you the power to do as well. But y'all choose not to. Then y'all look at me like, who do I think I am? Shit, I am exactly who I show you I am. Let's see. So we got addiction, fear mongering is groomed behavior. Because that shit ain't normal. Why are you afraid to get healthy? Make yourself make sense. So we got partner up or combine or join. Exactly. You probably need to get with somebody who think about health. You need to go around people who care about health. So we got father. That's the masculine energy, go-getter energy. You partner up with people who care about health. That's gonna be a credit to you. So your go-getter energy, they're all dangerous practices. Whatever you're doing with yourself now is trash when it pertains to your healing. You got a lot of dangerous, menacing, harmful health. Take out the word sexual, dangerous health practices. This is about health God is talking about right now, not about sex. So obviously you have to take the message as it resonates. Okay, a simple oracle reading rules, like duh. So yeah, the way that you're going after your health is not very wise. And we got infidelity, so it's wishy-washy. Exactly. Only one. You need to fucking pick a path and stick to the shit. Ain't nothing special about me. It's the work that I put into life. That's what I get out of it. What I don't put in, I don't get out. We got sick worldwide. We fucked up. Let's see what's at the bottom of the deck. We wanting. We want. How about what you need? What do you need? Yeah, I know you want that, but do you need it? What about the things that you do need? Do you even know what you need? So we got wanting, we got sex therapy, good exchange, or good interaction. Even if it pertains to your sex life too, add that in the mix. God says we sick. We fucked up worldwide. So we want good exchange. We want to be healthy. We got social media or social circle and the neighborhood, your surroundings, and we got pause. And transform. So all this time that we're spending on social media and whatnot, we should do whatever we do in our surroundings as well. Like whatever our social life consists of, we should pause that and transform. Do some other things. Let's read on. We should transform from unintelligent to being powerful. Take charge. Grandfather energy. Not just father energy. Don't just be a go-getter. Be very disciplined. Be very willful. Take the time to research. Don't be unintelligent because you have the power. There are many different means of gaining the information that you need for you to manifest your healthiest self. If you don't put in the effort to do so, then that's on you. Don't be mad at me for putting in the effort that I put in to keep myself looking like this. Nobody gave this to me. There's nobody here to encourage me. Well, besides Malika and God. But y'all don't have anything to do with me looking like this. Y'all have a lot to do with me not looking like this, though. But I refuse to give in. I'm going to mind my business and I'm going to take care of myself while you're out there throwing magic at me. Because you're going to do what you do and I'm going to do what I do. And that's why I look like this and the collective look like this and you look like that. U.G.L.Y. You ain't got no alibi. You just ugly. So God said you can groom yourself to be bad or you can groom yourself to be disciplined. It takes work. You don't just wake up and look like this. Because even if you go and you buy your beauty, inside is weak, it's tattered. You're decrepit. Is it decrepit or decrepit? Let me find out once and for all, because I don't even know if I be saying that word by the way. Y'all know what the hell I'm saying. Decrepit. Meaning, describe something or someone broken down, ruined, or weakened by old age, long use, or neglect. Yeah, you decrepit. So y'all could renew the body of the car. Your engine fucked up. The computer system in your car fucked up. You need to call the IT guy and you need to get the mechanic. It's not just the outside of the car that need to look nice. The inside of the car carries the outside of the car. You mad because you decrepit. And I'm not. And you confidently say, oh, I don't go to the gym. I don't walk anywhere. I have a car. And then you got the nerve to go point. You carry people to the window, to the door, and you point outside at your sexy car. You see that down there? That's mine. Yeah. These are yours too. Why your body look and feel like jelly? It's not a good sign. Too much jelly, not good. I like my body being a little bit jiggly too, you know, I'll be honest with you. I don't know about this part. I don't want no jelly down there. No. But my booty needed to make them cheeks clap. I don't mind a little bit of a jelly kind of booty, you know. It's nice to be supple. But it's another thing to be lazy and just ugh. There was this guy one time, yeah. I was liking him, and he looked good and strong and stuff. And we were starting to get naughty, and he took off his shirt, and I touched his chest, and it just felt like, like, like room temperature porridge. It was such a turn off. I didn't want him to come around me again, and I never let him come around me again. Because it's like, ew, why you feel like, why you feel like porridge? Especially you're a man. And you look like you're big and strong, but everything just feels so, it feels so, you know, like they have these jelly beans, yeah. It's like this ball, and you put water in there. You could put your hand in there. It feels good to your hand, but a person's body is not supposed to feel like that. Everything just feel. Even Jello felt better than him. Okay, you felt like some watery jelly. Like, how do you live your life being so lazy? You don't care about yourself, obviously. So I don't expect you to care about me. That is a straight turn off for me, bruv. Eh, me nobody want the sex. Cause me no like how you feel. You feel like water. Why the bumbleclot you feel like water, bruv? Where your muscle? None at all. Something wrong with you. Yeah. So I never allowed him to come back to my house. Not for no sex. I don't even remember if I did ever. I don't think I ever did get. Maybe me get the sexy one time and I didn't want no more. It was disgusting. It's a turn off. So that is the reading that God wanted all of us to witness. Shout out to God and them. Man like God, woman like God. Yeah. And shout out to all the God lovers worldwide. One love. Until next time, my darlings, take care.